Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need me. Call me on my cell phone.
Welcome back to those who are not new here, and hello to those who are here for the first time. My name is Tiffany. I guess I do a little bit of beauty, lifestyle, small business here and there. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a review on my Telfar bags. Now, before I start, this video is going to be only about the small size because that is the only size that I have, so that is the only size I can speak on. And I got my bags during the bag security back in March of this year, and I received them, I want to say the first week of September. So the three colors that I got are, I think this is like the dark olive or the olive. I'm going to try to insert the name just in case I'm mixing them up, but I have a feeling this is the dark olive. Now, I'm pretty sure majority of you, maybe all of you, are gonna notice that there are no long straps on my Telfars, and I'm going to get into that later in like a couple minutes. I want to say this is just called red. It's much brighter than I thought it was gonna be. I assumed that it was gonna be more of a blood red or something. I don't know. This is just like, it's giving red orange. That's how bright it is to me, at least. But yeah, so this is the red. This is the cognac. I think that's what it's called. Or maybe it's called a light brown. No, I'm pretty sure this is called cognac. So yeah, let's get into what fits inside. Now, before I show you what I have inside my cognac one, because I did use that the other day, I do want to say that they do have button closures, really small ones actually. The closure is really small on the inside. Like, that button is, it's very tiny. And the magnetic strength of this button is not all that great. So if you wanted to use the button closure on this, you're not going to be able to put much in here, and that is because if you put too much stuff, you either won't be able to use the button at all, like you won't be able to close it, or you'll have just too much stuff that the magnetic strength, it doesn't keep it closed. So yeah, the two times that I've used my bags, I never closed it. As soon as I got them, I knew I was never going to be able to close it. So if you're one that likes to be able to close your bags, this size might not be for you. I want to start off by mentioning that my wallet and my keys and my phone also fit in here with the stuff that I'm about to mention that are in this bag. If it's a good amount of stuff, and I personally do prefer smaller bags. So like I said, imagine my phone, my keys, and my wallet in the bag. So those three things are already in here. My hand cream, a decent size hand sanitizer, my Tide to Go pen, AirPods, a lip gloss, and a lip balm. So I feel like that's a good amount of stuff that can fit in my bag. Like, that's pretty much the essentials for going out. Like, you have the sanitizer, lotion, all that. Now that that's done with, let's get into the fact that I have no long straps on my bags. Now, I wish I had a photo to show you where the bag sits on me with the long straps, because honestly, before I cut my straps, that was like the main reason why I hadn't used my bags yet. I hadn't used one of these bags up until maybe like 2 weeks ago. No, that's a lie. Maybe like 3 weeks ago, because I just didn't know what to do with the long straps. Now, prior to cutting them, I had seen how people would basically make it work with them. They would either tuck it inside the bag, which I didn't want to do because that takes up space that I would need to put like my actual belongings in there. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. And then I also saw people basically wrap the long strap around the short strap. That looked a mess. So I definitely wasn't going to do that. And then I was on TikTok and I saw this girl that she actually cut the long straps. Now, the only reason I was okay with cutting the long straps or cutting anything on this bag is because it's pretty affordable. So I didn't feel bad about cutting it. So what I did was I cut the long strap and I left maybe, what is that? Like a half an inch or maybe an inch. I don't know, I can't measure. Maybe like a half an inch or an inch, whatever. I left that much there so that I was able to fold it down and adhere it with hot glue. The girl that I watched on TikTok, I want to say she used super glue. I just had hot glue available. Now, the reason why it made sense the way she did it to fold down a piece of the strap is because if I had cut it as short as possible, I wasn't going to be able to cut it short enough that there won't be like a small piece sticking up, and that would have looked bad. I don't even notice that my straps are folded over. I feel like you really have to be in my business to see that the long straps are cut. But yeah, I 100% don't regret it. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, if I hadn't cut the straps, I probably would have sold 2 of these just because of the long straps. Like, I was just like, it doesn't look good. It's not practical for me with the long straps. But the only reason I wasn't thirsty to sell them is because I waited so long to get them. So I was just like, maybe there's a way for me to make this work. And then I saw the girls' TikTok. To me, I personally don't think the small ones are worth it just because of the strap. Now, I wish I knew what the straps were like for the medium and the large. I don't know if I would ever get not the large. I don't know if I would ever get the medium because I think it's too big for like everyday use. I want to say that's what like the mixed reviews I heard about it was. So the only other size I would get is the large for traveling. Like, I feel like that bag is probably the perfect size for traveling. I don't know what the straps are like, the long straps on that are like, but I'm sure they're probably more forgiving than the long straps on the small. So yeah, that was a really quick review. Overall, cute colors, cute bag, just will not get the size again. But that's pretty much it for this video. It was super quick. I hope I helped you decide whether or not Telfar is for you or whether the small size is for you or not. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.